The light around you begins to shift, and suddenly the air carries a pulse that feels almost alive. Archangel Michael's presence grows stronger, radiant and undeniable, as if heaven itself has descended closer to the earth. You can feel it, that quiet hum, the vibration in your chest that wasn't there a moment ago. He speaks again, and his voice echoes not through your ears but through your soul, saying, "Beloved, listen. What is unfolding now has been written long before you were born. The timeline you are standing on is not random, it is chosen. Every heartbeat, every delay, every longing has been guiding you to this point." His words wrap around you like warmth in winter, soft yet commanding, and you realize this moment is sacred beyond measure. You look around, and even the simplest things seem to shimmer, the faint sound of wind, the quiet ticking of time. Everything feels like it's aligning perfectly for something extraordinary. Michael continues, "You have doubted the waiting, haven't you? You've wondered why certain doors stayed closed, why certain paths broke beneath your feet. But heaven delays nothing. Every unanswered prayer was simply being rewritten into a miracle more fitting for your soul's calling." His tone deepens, filled with both compassion and authority, and every word carries the weight of truth that stirs something ancient within you. He says, "The 20 minutes that remain are golden." Heaven measures time differently, and right now, the veil between your world and ours is paper-thin. What you do, what you believe, what you whisper into existence will echo into eternity. You close your eyes, feeling that familiar tug again, the sense that something divine is about to happen. The very air seems charged with intention, as if creation itself is pausing to witness your next choice. Michael's energy wraps around you like a flame that doesn't burn but awakens. "Do not be afraid of the change that is arriving," he says softly. "The storm you felt was never meant to destroy you, it was designed to remove what could not travel with you into the light. Everything that seemed lost will return multiplied. The pain you endured was not a punishment, it was purification." His wings unfold, unseen but deeply felt, and the space around you trembles with celestial motion. You sense an opening above, vast, infinite, and through it flows a light so pure it feels like the sound of truth itself. "You are being remembered," Michael whispers. "Your name has been spoken in rooms of light. The delay is ending. The alignment is perfect. What you've been waiting for is not coming, it has already begun." The words ripple through you, awakening memories of promises made long ago, lifetimes past. You feel as though something ancient within you is being reactivated, a divine frequency finally resonating in harmony with heaven's rhythm. There's a pulse in your chest that beats faster now, but not from fear, from recognition. You realize this is not a message for the world, it's a message for you, right now, in this exact breath. The vibration you're feeling, Michael says, is confirmation. You have entered the divine window where all that was written begins to manifest. Listen closely to the signs. The number that repeats, the feather that falls, the dream that lingers, they are not coincidences. They are reminders from heaven that the plan is in motion. The light grows brighter, and time seems to dissolve. Michael continues, "The message you're about to receive, it will not come from where you expect. It might be a voice, a letter, a sudden moment that feels impossibly timed. Do not dismiss it. It is the hand of heaven reaching through time to deliver what was promised." You can almost see the outline of something forming in that light, your future, rewritten by divine will. Every delay, every detour, every heartbreak begins to make sense. It was never rejection, it was redirection. The heavens have assigned angels to your path, Michael declares, his voice filled with quiet thunder. They walk beside you now, clearing the unseen obstacles. You will soon witness how quickly everything can change once divine timing takes command. The moment you surrender the how, the miracle begins. The words strike deeply, and you find yourself breathing easier, as though the weight of uncertainty is being lifted from your spirit. Then the Archangel leans closer, his presence almost whispering through your heartbeat, "Do not rush this moment. You are standing at the threshold of fulfillment." The message written in light is unfolding line by line, and your name is inscribed within it. Heaven has not forgotten a single detail. What was meant for you will recognize you when it arrives. The sound of those words feels like a promise, ancient and alive. You feel something shift again, subtle, yet unmistakable. The energy around you becomes thicker, luminous, like you're standing inside the breath of the universe itself. A divine reversal is in motion, he says. Where you were once overlooked, you will now be chosen. Where there was silence, there will be song. Where there was confusion, there will be clarity so bright it silences all doubt. His voice becomes softer now, a lullaby for the soul. You are not behind. You are precisely on time. The air begins to shimmer again, as though invisible hands are weaving light around your path. You were never meant to chase, Michael whispers. You were meant to align. The moment your heart aligns with faith, the universe bows to your vibration. A tear escapes your eye, not from sadness, but from the overwhelming sense of being seen, truly seen, by something vast and infinite. Every heartbeat becomes a prayer, every breath a declaration that you are ready. Then, almost as if time stops completely, Michael's final words pierce the silence. When the sign appears, and it will appear soon, do not question it. Receive it. Heaven's hand does not miss. What's written in light cannot be undone by darkness. You have been chosen for this moment, and this moment will remember your name forever. And then the light expands, swallowing the noise, the fear, the doubt, until there is only stillness, warmth, and the knowing that something extraordinary has already begun within you. Then the light expands, swallowing the noise, the fear, the doubt, until there is only stillness, warmth, and the knowing that something extraordinary has already begun within you. The silence that follows isn't empty, it's full of messages that speak without words, full of the soundless voice of heaven resonating through every particle around you. It feels as if the universe itself is holding its breath, waiting for you to realize that this moment isn't a coincidence, it's divine timing awakening. You stand there, feeling suspended between worlds, your heart beating in rhythm with something infinite, something that has always known your name long before you ever learned to speak it. Slowly, the stillness begins to shift, like waves of unseen energy rippling through the air. It's subtle at first, a shimmer in the corner of your perception, a gentle hum just beyond sound. But it grows stronger, more real, until you can almost feel it touching your skin. Do you feel that? Archangel Michael's voice returns, soft yet immeasurably powerful. That is the universe remembering you. That is every answered prayer finally finding its way back home. His presence is so near it feels like light itself has taken shape beside you, and as he speaks, your surroundings seem to dissolve into pure illumination. You have crossed the threshold, he says. The waiting is over. Now the unfolding begins. What was promised is in motion, and no force of darkness can stop what heaven has decreed. The words vibrate through your bones, every syllable filled with a frequency that feels almost electric. You sense doors opening, not physical ones, but unseen portals of opportunity, healing, and revelation. It feels as if the energy of creation is weaving itself through your reality, rearranging everything to align with what was meant for you all along. Michael steps closer, his tone steady and eternal. In the next few days, you will see signs so clear that you will not be able to explain them away. You'll think of someone, and they'll appear. You'll dream of something, and it will manifest. You will find yourself in places you didn't plan to be, only to realize that heaven arranged it perfectly. Do not dismiss these moments, they are proof that the divine has taken command of your timeline. The light around you flickers gently, and you sense movement. Feathers in the unseen, the whisper of wings brushing against eternity. He continues, the alignment of destiny is delicate but unstoppable. Every thought of love strengthens it, every act of faith accelerates it. You are not walking toward your miracle anymore, your miracle is walking toward you. His words make the air tremble, and in that vibration, you feel years of uncertainty melting away. You inhale deeply, and as you do, a rush of golden warmth floods your chest. It feels like courage, but softer, like peace wrapped in purpose. Do not fear what falls away, Michael whispers. Heaven never takes without replacing. Every loss was a divine trade, an exchange for something greater, purer, destined. His wings unfurl wider, their invisible motion stirring the atmosphere with reverence. The tests were only temporary veils, concealing your preparation. But now, beloved, the unveiling begins. You can sense it, something sacred cracking open. The air thickens with meaning, and your heartbeat becomes the metronome of manifestation. Michael's eyes, though unseen, feel like galaxies, vast, endless, knowing. When the world around you seems uncertain, he says, remember that heaven's timeline is not delayed by earthly clocks. What is written for you cannot miss you. Even now, it is arriving in perfect precision. Then, the light pulses again, stronger this time. You feel as if you're standing in the current of divine motion, where everything lost, delayed, or broken is being reassembled in harmony. You have prayed long enough, he says, his voice softer now, almost tender. Now it is time to receive. But do not look with your eyes, look with your spirit. The miracle will not come dressed as you expect. It will appear in the simplest of moments, a call, a word, a chance encounter, and you will know it by the peace it carries. The light around you shifts color, deepening into shades of gold and white, as though the heavens themselves are painting your new beginning. Every prayer you thought unheard, Michael continues, was never ignored. It was being refined, rewritten, and returned in divine perfection. Heaven never forgets a single word spoken in faith. You close your eyes, and in the silence, you can almost hear echoes, prayers you once whispered long ago, now returning as fulfilled promises. The next sign, he says, will arrive when you least expect it. And when it comes, it will feel like déjà vu, a moment you recognize though you've never lived it before. That's because your soul has already seen it in heaven. It's not the future you're walking into, it's the memory of a destiny already completed. You shiver, not from cold, but from the overwhelming truth of it. Everything feels lighter, like your spirit has been lifted into alignment with something vast and eternal. Michael's voice becomes even quieter now, resonant with a power that makes your heart ache with awe. Do not measure time by the clock anymore. Measure it by faith. The countdown to your transformation is not ticking in minutes, but in miracles. Every second from now carries divine instruction. What you speak, heaven hears. What you believe, heaven builds. The light swells again, flooding everything in sight. You feel wrapped in it, consumed by it, not in fear, but in recognition. You are the message now, you realize. You are the living proof that heaven moves through human form. Michael speaks once more, each word slow, deliberate, and echoing into eternity. You are not waiting for the divine. The divine has been waiting for you to remember who you are. You are light clothed in skin, a fragment of eternity sent to awaken others. And then, as if the sky itself bends closer, he says, when the sign appears, and it will, speak gratitude before you ask questions. That moment will unlock the flow. Gratitude is the password that opens the gates. Say it aloud, even if your voice trembles. Say, I receive. For the gates of heaven respond to faith spoken into fear. The light ripples outward, like waves across an endless ocean of gold. You will see repeating numbers. You will hear songs that speak directly to your soul. You will meet someone who feels familiar, though you've never met before. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations. Then everything slows, as though creation itself is pausing to let the truth settle. Michael's final words linger, softer now but infinite in their weight. The message written in light continues to unfold. It carries your name, your purpose, your promise. And even as you stand here now, the next chapter has already begun. Heaven moves, the earth aligns, and your destiny, long awaited and divinely timed, steps forward to meet you. The silence returns once more, but this time, it feels different. Not empty. Not still. Alive. Every breath, every heartbeat, every pulse of existence feels like an echo of those words, it has begun. The words keep echoing inside you long after the sound fades, as though the air itself is whispering them again and again. Everything around you seems to pulse with hidden life, the quiet hum of energy beneath the surface of reality, the still vibration of something enormous turning its gaze toward you. The world feels the same, yet entirely different. The sky has a strange depth to it, the kind that makes you feel both small and infinite. You inhale, and the air feels thicker, charged with meaning, as if every breath you take is being noticed by heaven. And then you feel it, that soft, rhythmic pull beneath your ribs, a signal from something larger than thought. It isn't fear, it's recognition. You know that the moment you're standing in is more than ordinary time. The edges between worlds have blurred. Somewhere unseen, the divine machinery of destiny is shifting, aligning, unlocking. Archangel Michael's voice returns, no longer distant, but woven directly into the rhythm of your thoughts. Yes, he says, it has begun. The current has turned in your favor. The gates that once stood closed have opened, and what is meant for you has found the path. A gentle wind stirs, though the room is still. You can almost see light moving in it, faint ribbons of gold and white, flowing like silk through the unseen. Do not question the slowness, Michael continues. The divine never rushes. Everything moves with perfect precision. You are being guided into a sequence of moments designed only for you, each one carrying a piece of the revelation. His words resonate deeper than sound, they feel carved into your heartbeat. You take a step forward, and though nothing seems to move, the air ripples slightly, like a reflection disturbed by touch. The angel's presence intensifies, vast but gentle, like standing before a sunrise that has learned how to breathe. You will begin to notice the signs multiply, he says. They will come in ways you least expect, repeating numbers, words that follow you, songs that play at impossible moments. Heaven's handwriting is everywhere, hidden in plain sight. Those who look with the heart will see. Your chest tightens, not in pain, but in awe. You think of the countless days you wondered if your prayers vanished into silence. But now, that silence feels alive. It was never empty, it was gestation. Every unanswered moment was a seed waiting for divine timing. Michael speaks again, the answers have been gathering like rain behind the clouds. Now, the clouds are breaking. You are standing in the first drops of your answered prayer. And just as he says this, a soft ringing begins, faint, like distant bells carried by wind. It's not from the outside, it's from within. A frequency, a tone, a vibration that feels impossibly familiar. That is your soul remembering, Michael whispers. It knows what is unfolding. It has seen this day before. You close your eyes, and the ringing grows clearer, layered with something that feels like music made of light, harmonies that aren't heard but felt. The Archangel continues, his words blending with that celestial sound. Soon, your path will reveal itself through small impossibilities. Watch closely, the person who calls, the opportunity that repeats, the dream that won't fade upon waking. These are coordinates written by heaven. Follow them. Trust them. They are not random, they are alignment. You open your eyes, and for a moment, the world seems to shimmer. The colors deepen, the shadows soften, and the edges of everything appear lit from within. You realize you're standing in the same place you were, yet somehow you're not. The air feels sanctified. You can sense movement in everything. In the dust motes suspended in sunlight, in the stillness between sounds, in the breath that leaves your lungs. It's as though creation is speaking in a language older than words. Michael's voice grows closer, resonant, magnetic. What you feel right now, he says, is not a moment passing, it is eternity unfolding through you. Do not doubt the strange quiet that follows. It is not absence, it is integration. The divine is merging with your reality. Every cell of your being is awakening to its original design, to remember that you are light in form, purpose in motion, divine intention made flesh. You try to speak, but the words dissolve before they leave your mouth. He continues, you are not becoming something new. You are remembering what you have always been. Every limitation is peeling away. Every wound is turning into wisdom. Every delay has been recalibrated into divine precision. You are standing at the threshold of manifestation. The sound of the bells fades, replaced by the faint rustle of wings, vast, distant, yet near enough to make your skin tingle. Michael speaks with a steady certainty, do not look for proof. Proof will find you. Heaven does not need permission to bless you, it only needs your willingness to receive. A tear rolls down your cheek, and the light grows warmer, almost liquid now, flowing through the space around you like a living river. You are being written into a greater story, he says. Every time you choose faith over fear, you turn the page. The story is already known by heaven, but you, beloved, are its voice on earth. The warmth deepens until it feels like a heartbeat surrounding you, one that doesn't belong to you alone. When you step forward from here, Michael says, you will carry this light in your eyes. People will feel it before you speak. They will be drawn not to your words, but to the energy of remembrance that follows you. You will become a living sign, a walking proof of what happens when faith aligns with timing. Then, as if the light itself inhales, everything goes quiet again. He speaks one last time, his tone both thunder and lullaby. You have entered the hour of becoming. Every step from now is sacred. The unseen is working tirelessly in your favor. Walk not in worry, but in wonder. You are not chasing miracles, miracles are orbiting you, waiting for your readiness. And you, my beloved, are ready now.